The Atharvaveda, Kanda 13, Hymn 1, 60 verses. Rise, mighty one, who liest in the waters, and enter this thy fair and glorious kingdom. Let Rokita, who made this, all uphold thee carefully. Nurtured for supreme dominion, the strength that was in waters hath ascended. Mount o'er the tribes which thou hast generated, creating soma, waters, plants, and cattle. Bring hitherward both quadrupeds and bipeds, ye Marutas, strong and mighty, sons of Presthna, with Indra for ally. Crush down our foemen. Let Rohita, ye bounteous givers, hear you, thrice 7 Marutas, who delight in sweetness. Up to the lap of births, to lofty places, hath Rohita, the germ of dames, ascended. Conjoined with these, he found the 6 realms. Seeing his way in front here, he received the kingship. For thee hath Rohita obtained dominion. Scattered thine enemies, become thy safeguard. So by the potent Saktharis, let heaven and earth be milk to yield thee all thy wishes. Rohita gave the earth and heavens their being. There Parameshtan held the cord extended. Thereon reposeth Aja Akapada. He with his might hath established earth and heaven. Rohita firmly established earth and heaven. By him was ether fixed, by him the welkin. He measured out mid-air and all the regions. By him the gods found life that lasts forever. Arranging shoots, springs, Rohita considered this universe in all its forms and phases. May he, gone up to heaven with mighty glory, anoint thy sovereignty with milk and fatness, thy risings up, thy mountings and ascensions, wherewith thou fillest heaven and air's mid-region. By prayer for these, by milk of these, increasing in Rohita's kingdom, watch among his people. The tribes thy heat produced have followed hither, the calf and Gayatri, the strain that lauds him. With friendly heart let them approach to serve thee. And the calf, Rohita, come with his mother. Erected Rohita hath reached the welkin, wise, young, creating every form and figure. Agna refulgent with his heightened luster, in the 3rd realm hath brought us joy and gladness. 1,000-horned bull, Vedas, worshipped with butter, balmed with soma, rich in heroes, besought, ne'er quit me. May I ne'er forsake thee. Give me abundant men and herds of cattle. Rohita is the sire and mouth of worship. To him with voice, ear, heart, I pay oblation. To Rohita come gods with joyful spirit. May he by risings raise me till I join him. Rohita ordered sacrifice for Vishvakarman. Hence have I obtained this strength and energy. May I proclaim thee as my kin over the greatness of the world. On thee have mounted Brahati, and Pankte, and Kakub, with great splendor, Dutta Vedas, the cry of a shot, with the voice uplifted, and Rohita, with seed on thee hath mounted. He goes into the womb of earth. He robes himself in heaven and air. He on the bright one's station hath reached heavenly light. And all the worlds to us, Vachaspata, may earth be pleasant, pleasant our dwelling, pleasant be our couches. Even here may Prana be our friend. May Agna, O Parameshtan, give thee life and splendor. And those, Vachaspata, our own 5 seasons, sacred to Visvakarman, their creator. Even here, our friend be Prana. Parameshtan, may Rohita vouchsafe the life and splendor. Breed, O Vachaspata, joy and understanding, kind in our stall and children in our consorts. Even here, may Prana be our friend. May Agna, O Parameshtan, give thee life and splendor. With splendor, let gods Savitar and Agna, with splendor, Mitra, Varuna, invest thee. Treading down all malignancies, come hither. Pleasant and glorious hast thou made this kingdom. Rohita, car borne by a speckled leader, thou pouring water, goest on in triumph. Golden, refulgent, lofty is the lady. Rohita's Rohini, Rohita's devoted consort. Through her may we win various spoil and booty. Through her be conquerors in every battle. Rohita's seat is Rohini. Before us, that is the path the speckled mare pursueth. Kasyapas and Gandharvas lead her upward, and heavenly sages ever watch and guard her. Surya's bay steeds, refulgent and immortal, draw the light rolling chariot on forever. Drinker of fatness, Rohita, resplendent, hath entered into various colored heaven. Rohita, bull, whose horns are sharply pointed, superior of Agna and of Surya, he who supports the sundered earth and heaven, from him the gods, white pigs, effect their own creations. Rohita rose to heaven from mighty ocean. Rohita rose and climbed all steeps and rises. Prepare the milky one, who teems with fatness. She, it's the gods' never reluctant milch cow. Indra, drink Soma. Ours be peace and safety. Let Agna lead the laud, and chase our foemen, both kindling and inflamed, adorned with butter and enhanced thereby. May conquering Agna, conqueror of all, destroy mine enemies. Let him smite down in death and burn the foeman who attacketh me. Our adversaries we consume through Agna the carnivorous. Beat them down, Indra, with thy bolt. Beat them down, mighty, with thine arm. I, through energy and force of Agna, hath secured my foes. Cast down our foes beneath our feet. O Agna, Brahaspati, oppress our rebel kinsmen. Lo, let them fall, O Indra Agni, Mitra Varuna, powerless to show their anger. Ascending up on high, O God, O Surya, drive my foe away, yea, beat them backwards. With the stone, to deeper darkness let them go. Calf of Avraj, the bull of Purs, and worship, white-backed, he hath gone up to air's mid-region. Singing they hymn the calf, with gifts of butter, him who is Brahma, they exalt with Brahma. Rise up to earth, rise up to heaven above it, rise up to opulence, rise up to kingship, rise up to offspring, rise to life immortal, rise, and with Rohita unite thy body. With all the gods who circle round the sun, withholding royal sway, with all these may Rohita accordant give sovereignty to thee with friendly spirit, cleansed by prayer, sacrifices bear thee upward, bay coursers ever traveling, convey thee. The light shines over sea and billowy ocean. Rohita, conqueror of cows and riches, and gathered spoil. Is heaven's and earth's upholder. Over earth's greatness would I tell my kinship with thee, who hast 1,000 births and 7, a glorious sight to beasts and men. Thou goest glorious to the regions and mid-regions, on earth, on Aditya's boon. Bosom, bright with glory, fain would I equal Savitar and beauty. Thou yonder knowest all things here, when here thou knowest what is there. From here men see the sphere of light, Surya profoundly wise in heaven. A god thou injurest the gods, thou movest in the ocean's depth. Men kindle, common Agni, him only the higher sages know. Beneath the upper realm, above this lower, bearing her calf at foot, the cow hath risen. Whitherward, to what place hath she departed? Where doth she calve? Not in this herd of cattle. She hath become 1-footed or 2-footed, 4-footed or 8-footed or 9-footed. This universe's 1,000-syllabled puncta. Oceans flow forth from her in all directions, rising to heaven. Immortal, hear my calling. Cleansed by prayer, sacrifices bear thee upward. Bay coursers, ever on the road, convey thee. This, O immortal one, I know of thee, thy progress to the sky, thy dwelling place in loftiest heaven. Beyond the sky, beyond the earth, looks Surya, and beyond the floods, the single eye of all that is to mighty heaven, hath he arisen. The earth was made his altar, and the wide expanses were the fence. There Rohita established both these, Agnis, fervent heat and cold. He established heat and cold. He made the mountains sacrificial posts. Then both the Agnis, Rohitas, who found celestial light, with rain for molten butter, sacrificed. Rohita's Agni, his who found heaven's light, is kindled with the prayer. From him the heat, from him the cold, from him the sacrifice was born. Both Agnis, Rohitas, who found the light of heaven, made strong by prayer, waxing by prayer, adorned with prayer, by prayer enkindled, sacrificed. One is disposed in truth, one kindled in the waters. Both. Agnes of Rohita, who found the light, are set aflame with prayer. That deft wind and that prepared by Indra Brahmanaspati, Agnes of Rohita, who found light, prayer enkindled, sacrificed. Rohita made the earth to be his altar, heaven his dakshina. Then heat he took for Agni, and with rain for molten butter, he created every living thing. The earth became an altar, heat was Agni, and the butter rain. Their Agni made by song and hymn, these mountains rise and stand erect. Then having made the hills stand up, Rohita spake to earth and said, in thee let everything be born, what is and what is yet to be. This sacrifice, the first of all, the past, the present, had its birth. From that arose this universe, yea, all this world of brightness, brought by Rohita, the heavenly sage. If thou should kick a cow, or by indecent act offend the sun, thy root I sever. Nevermore mayest thou cast shadow on the ground. Thou who, between the fire and me, passest across the line of shade, thy root I sever, nevermore mayest thou cast shadow on the ground. Whoever he be, who, Surya, God comes between thee and me today, on him we wipe away ill dream and troubles, and impurity. Let us not, Indra, leave the path, the Soma's pressers sacrifice. Let not malignancies dwell with us. May we obtain completely wrought the thread spun out to reach the gods, shining ones, that perfecteth our sacrifice. Now the shining ones, doesn't seem the hierarchy changes from the perspective or the situation, or perhaps the age or whatever too. And the Marutas have an interesting number. Well, the 1007, I'm not sure what that is, but the Marutas, 21. If you connect these 7 planets, one each to another, you get 21 paths. I mean, each one has a path to each other one. So 6 paths going away from each, right?